Oh, hey! Guys, look at this. What does that say? Coach Doom. So, I'm 3 days or 4 days out from my competition, but on tomorrow, Tuesday, I have 2 people competing. So, Coach Luke is in action, and then Athlete Luke is in action a few days later. So, it's going to be exciting. But yeah, look at this. What a sweet gift. One of my clients got me this. Shout out Julia. If you're watching this, appreciate it. Tomorrow's coaching will be very fun. I'll try and document it because there's a very special lifter that I have tomorrow. Okay, good.
My bus home. It's through the layover in Kingston.
So after the travels, we end up in PEI, as you'll see here. Look at this cool transition I filmed. I don't know how cool it was, but I thought it was cool. Anyway, we checked into hotel number 1, went for a swim, and then explored PEI a little bit. And then the next day, woke up nice and early for some coaching. So here is Dale. He is a Masters 1 lifter in the 120 kilo class. And then I have my lifter Mark, who is right here, 74 kilo junior. The goal for both of them is to win. That's what we came here for. Let's make it happen. So here's Dale. This is his 3rd attempt squat at 250. It was easy. The only reason we ended off at 250, which is 551, is because he missed his 2nd on balance. This is Mark, 518. Absolute grinder. Mark wanted to load more, but I told him no, and thank God I did. We have to build that total. So we're in a good spot. Both of them ending off with a good squat. On the bench, Dale took 385, which is a big bench, but not Dale's best. We did have some more difficulties on the bench due to the setup and a few other external factors, but still a very strong bench. 385. Dale is an absolute unit, guys. You should follow them both. And here's Mark benching 320, which is really crazy. Like at 74, I think I maybe benched this once, and he's doing it as a junior. And then this is for Dale to secure gold. As you guys know, that's Trevor Greenwood, my buddy, and Dale's buddy. That's actually how we met. And here is Dale absolutely ragdolling 573 pounds. Dale pulls slower than usual. I would say Dale was good for around 600 pounds on the day, and that wrapped up gold for him. And here is Mark with 551. We pulled this, set us in a good position, and then after he successfully made it, there's 2 lifters after Mark, and they both missed, which was pretty much just like we knew that would happen. If we pulled this, they would have to pull something a little bit out of reach on the day. And it was such a great start. Mark got gold. I was very emotional when both these guys won. It was crazy. That was the goal, but when it happened, it's a little different. It's a big deal. So yeah, really happy for them. This is Mark's first championship. Mark's been working with me for a year and a half or so, and this was his goal for a very long time. And for Dale, he's already won before, but it's still huge. He won his 2nd title. And that was my first time winning the title with Dale. Started coaching him pretty recently. All right, guys, we are under 24 hours out from the competition here in the massive Airbnb. There's a downstairs too. It's all finished and very handsome. Here is the main room. We're playing some Mario on there, and then this is over there, the whole ocean, and we're in Prince Edward Island, if you didn't know that yet. We are about to cook up my last meal, so I'm gonna have that, and then that's it. I think I had 2,800 calories or something like that. Don't need to push it too crazy. I don't weigh until 3 p.m. I'll let you know the bedtime weight, the morning weight, all that. And then I have some lifters competing tomorrow. So I have people handling them for me, but I'll be there to make sure things go well, in and out. And then it's time for me to weigh in at 3, lift at 5, and it's going to be a good time. I'm very excited. The morning before I competed, we had Luke Catfield, my other client, who hit an 11-pound bench PR and a 6-pound squat PR, 9 for 9, with this massive 600-pound deadlift. So all of those were PRs, and this 600-pound deadlift, obviously a massive milestone. Yeah, very, very happy. Luke is the man. We've been working together for 2 years. He's also 74 kilos. This is such a big conventional pull at 163. And shout out to Pete for helping handle Luke. So here's the warm-ups. This is 3 plates of 375, and then 4 plates for 85. And deep, strong, powerful. We open up here at 585, and it moves very easy, which is obvious. I'm here to squat a lot. So I jumped to 628, which was the planned 2nd, and it moved good. It was fast, a little bit but fast and easy. So we load the national record, and I'll just let this play out here. Okay, one more time and listen to the audience. No matter what happened after this, that was definitely the highlight of my day. National record, the hype, everyone cheering me on. It was such a good time, and I'm thankful for everyone who was there yelling, because that shit was hard. That was hard. It shouldn't have been that hard, but it was hard. So energy was obviously extremely high, but it was time to warm up for bench. 2 plates. Feeling good on bench, you know, like no reason not to. The squat was hard, and it definitely zapped me, but I felt fine. So here's 315 pounds on the opener. Moved good. Felt easy, to be honest. And the pauses weren't that bad. Take 150, so this is my old comp max on my second attempt, and I hit it, but it was a little harder than I anticipated, and I should have made a smaller jump. But I wasn't being objective. I thought, you know, I've pressed 155 plus, so I'll load it, and I just didn't have it there on the day. I thought I could grind it out, but I already grinded out that squat, and I should have loaded less. Put my hands up here to the crowd to say, sorry, guys. At that point, I wasn't too upset. Time to deadlift, pulled 485. I was feeling really good and strong. I was like, okay, I can pull anything. My plan was to only pull 628. That was 530-ish. So I do my opener, 573. And it moves, but it doesn't feel as, like the video cut out there, but it doesn't feel as crazy. And I go for my second attempt, which is only 606, and I have it play a few times, but you can see here, just not there on the day. Part of it was hook. Kind of felt a little destroyed, but also just zapped. Wasn't strong enough. Need to do better. So the plan is to go to mixed grip instead of hook grip, and that's what you'll see me doing here. I went to the back, and I was like, all right, well, time to figure it out.
We do this shit every time.
That was Mally, owner of Clean Strength Fitness. Strong lad, just became the 66 kilo champion. And it's funny because me and him competed together in 2022-ish era many times at the 74 kilo class. He went down, I went up. And then, after a few pulls, it was just time to go enjoy the night with some friends. Went to this house party, a very nice house. Thanks for the invite, guys. And as you see, that's Kyle Graham. You know him if you watched some previous YouTube videos or follow my Instagram or you're in the Canadian powerlifting scene. Very strong guy. Didn't have the day he wanted. And speaking of which, either did Mr. Trevor Greenwood. But they both did good. I'm proud that they put their heart on their sleeve and they just didn't give up. Even though Trevor seemed like he was close to, bro was actually dying. But yeah, you know, it's okay. It happens, boys. Next time, we'll get him. And then the hosts of the meet had bowling, and little did you know, you couldn't have guessed it, but powerlifters aren't the best bowlers, at least from my experience. Went back to the Airbnb, had these crazy smelling salts, everyone was dying. These actually made me cry. I don't know how people use them. And there is Nick. Yeah, everyone died. And this happens almost every single time we compete, but me and Trevor compared our legs. Obviously, his are bigger, but mine appeared bigger. Then we played some basketball, and then a few of us actually cried for a little bit. And lastly, I want to go over my 2 other lifters and how their competition went before I speak about mine. So here we have David Mann, who's competing at the same time as me. This is a big squat for him, nice and easy, 11-pound PR, 556 on bench. We are dealing with a lot of shoulder pain, but we're getting to the fix of it now. 297, still a very big bench considering the shoulder's health, and narrowly missing the 612. Look at how close this one is. Grip just gave out a little bit at the top, but a huge PR attempt for Dave, and overall a very good day. And lastly, we got Shila. Been coaching Shila for about 2 years now, 275, moving nice and smooth. Shila is a 52 kilogram lifter. That was an 11-pound PR. This is her first nats and first time in the open class. This is her taking 60 kilos on her third attempt bench and barely missing it, just on a slight up and down here. This would have matched her PR, but it's okay. And then we come out with a big third attempt deadlift of 331 pounds. Very strong puller. Shila is an absolute monster. 11-pound PR, 33-pound total PR, and a 8 for 9 day. All right, so before the video ends, I'm going to speak about my thoughts on the meet that I just did. there has been, honestly, I can't even say the last time I came out of a meet and I was like, I'm truly happy with that performance. Going into this one, I had a plan to, squat around 300, which I did. Bench 152 to 157, which I did not do, and that was due to failed attempt selection, like just being dumb, being greedy. Shouldn't have done that. Anyway, and then for the deadlift, you've seen that with the subtotal, with that squat and that bench, and then my opener deadlift, I tied my best total. Then I made a 15 kilo jump on deadlift, which, when I'm opening at 260, makes sense. I was going to pull 606 on my second attempt and then probably only jump 10 kilos or maybe even less, whatever I thought I for sure had, because I really wanted to secure a 20 to 30 kilo meet PR, which might sound crazy because I only tied my best total, but with 300, 152, and 280 even, I should have like that 730-ish range. I don't know. I can't do math off the top of my head. Don't come at me. Throughout the meet, I didn't do a good job eating. Didn't eat most of the day because we had weigh-ins at 3. Anyway, excuses, blah, blah, blah. But the whole point is, when you have a meet and something goes wrong, it doesn't go the way you want, you need to figure out why. I didn't have enough calories, but whatever. That's something I can easily fix. Easy, and that's good. And then the squat being as hard as it was also fried me. That times no food. And then also the hook grip being a little inconsistent with me, because when I go out there, I like to be pretty fired up when I lift, and then setting my hook to like, okay, is this perfect? And then, it's just like a little bit of a variable that I don't want to deal with anymore. My deadlift isn't where it should be regardless of hook or mixed. And so I'd rather, and I'm committing to the full mixed grip. Oh, this is double overhand, mixed grip. And we will make sure that grip is no longer an issue. And if it is, then I'll just get better grip strength. That's it. I can go out there, set my grip, and stand up as I should be doing. Am I happy with the squat? Yeah, I'm happy with that. It was also, I'm really happy with that experience, because in the past, I have hit a really big squat, maybe just a bit under what I wanted, but it was still a record at the 2022 Nationals. And I put it back in. It's on my second attempt. I knew it was harder than it should have been. And I come out and the guy's like, new record attempt, da-da-da, like hyping me up. And I literally just and I walked to the back. I was not feeling the moment, and I missed out on such a cool moment because people were there celebrating, and regardless if they were or were not for me, I knew that was a goal of mine for a while, and I should have celebrated it because it's a good moment, regardless, And yeah, with the 300 kilos, I lived in that moment. I felt that moment. I can envision it right now. I was walking out, and like the attention was on me. I could feel all the eyes, and I was like, damn, like, all right, gotta lock in, like, do the squat. Like, don't worry about all the people. Like, the attention, it was just felt like a lot of pressure. Anyway, it was cool. I experienced the whole moment. It was very loud, very fun, and I appreciate anyone that was yelling. But yeah, took the record for my buddy Kyle, actually, but Kyle has gone up a weight class, and Kyle took another record there, so shout out to him. Very happy to see Kyle, like, squatting 700 pounds, because if you go back, a while ago, but me and Kyle have been training together for a long time, and to squat 700 is a goal. I mean, if anyone can achieve that, regardless of weight class, amazing. But to do it at 93, that's one of the best squats in the world. And so I didn't feel bad taking that boy's record. Records are meant to be broken. My record will be broken at some point. Hopefully, it's by me in 18, 17 weeks from now. I'm filming this recap a little bit late. I have another cool video coming out about Iceland, so that's going to be really cool. Best trip, one of the best trips of my life, if not the best trip of my life. Place is beautiful. But yeah, anyway, the whole thing is, wasn't happy with my performance, but I am happy with little parts of it, and I had a great time on the trip. And also, guys, my clients balled out for me, okay? Me, Trevor, and Kyle all pooed the bed, which is fine, it happens, like, not ideal. We'll get back to work and we'll address that. But all of my clients, especially like at the beginning, day one, Mark and Dale, ball out, win nationals. I was on a high, man. The high of highs. And then I go and mess it up. But all my clients did a really good job. thankful for all of you guys trusting me with your training. And yeah, it's just so cool. I wish I could have handled everyone. I only got to handle Mark and Dale, like coach them on the day. Other than that, I had people helping, and I appreciate all of you guys. And if you're interested in coaching, just shoot me a DM on Instagram. I actually have a coaching page, Coached by Luke B. So if you want, check that out. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the video, guys. Not happy, but when am I? You know, kind of lame because I tried to set it up so with lower expectations to total, you know, something realistic. And even with that, I messed it up. Just got to lock in and do better. Appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.